Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Chris, Shining Out coming to you today from Troutdale. Well, at least I'm starting the day off in Troutdale. I have no idea what the day will entail. So far, the only thing I have scheduled today is to go pick up an empty trailer in Portland, about 20 minutes away, in about an hour. After that, I have no idea what the rest of the day will entail for me. I mean, I am going to have a Monday Utah load to do, but that load won't be ready to pick up until tonight or tomorrow morning. So, I have no idea how long this video will be today, or what my game plan really is. Ideally today I have no game plan because I got to stay open for when I have to do work stuff. But we'll see how it goes. It is 6:06 a.m. Pacific time. Where I need to go does not open until 7 a.m. And I don't even have to be there right at 7. So I'll probably clock in, do a pre-trip, do a few other things just to kind of kill time a little bit. Well, I can't really do that. Don't really want to milk the clock or be dishonest or anything like that, you know. After all, that's illegal for me to do in my logbooks. Anyways, don't know what's going to happen today, but I am committed to doing a daily video, no matter how long or how short it is. So let's go see how the day turns out to be. I parked here for the night last night. Love's gas station at I-84. There's I-84 right there. West in that direction is Portland. East out that way will be Mount Hood, Boise, and Salt Lake City in the end. I'll hop in I-15 from I-84 just past the Hayward out Idaho, which is about 2.5 or 3 hours from Boise, Idaho. Like I said, I stayed here last night. I'm about a half an hour from our yard. But I'm about 10 or 15 minutes riding to pick up an empty trailer. Like I said earlier in the video. So let's go and walk around for a little bit. I do have to say though that this Love's gas station in Troutdale is not exactly my favorite one. I mean, I prefer to stay here over staying in our yard because, well, at least you can take showers, there's food, place to go to the bathroom, all that stuff. So I'd rather stay here instead of staying in our yard half an hour away. The only reason really why I don't like coming to this one is because, well, their fuel bays are limited. Sometimes there'll be trucks parked out in the street over here blocking traffic, so you can't really go in until someone else moves over there. Plus, when you go to park your truck for sleeping for the night, very, very, very tight squeeze over there. But honestly, those are really the only complaints I have about this location, this Love's gas station. Check out that sunrise. It's very beautiful, isn't it? Now, y'all might be familiar with some of the places that I'm filming right now from prior videos. I filmed this Muchas Gracias Mexican food place before because it's built out of an old Taco Bell. And also right next door to that, pretty much sharing the same parking lot, is this former Sherry's. I've done a full video here about this location before, like the first or second day I stayed here because, well, the first day I stayed here in Troutdale, first night I stayed here ever. I did not have my GoPro, but I did some exploring, and that's when I found out about the Sherry's restaurant here. So the next time I stayed here for the night, I had my GoPro, and I did a full video of this place. Just go around it. I remember going to Sherry's when I was a kid. Not this one particularly, but the one back in my hometown in Federal Way. I've gone to that one a couple of times. And also in Central Washington and Wenatchee, kind of up that way. Ooh, look at that. Money shot. Anyways, I've also done another video here that was about an hour long. Not about this, not about the Sherry's, but talking about my experience so far as a trucker and what I recommend being a trucker. I filmed that right over here along the fence line that goes in right there to the parking lot. Still fenced off. Ooh. Someone forgot their mail. Anyways, yeah, I was over here. I filmed that video right in here, so that way I was out of traffic. You see traffic going into the parking lot to a hotel back in there. Anyways, I was in here, out of traffic's way, and I propped up my GoPro Volta here, the tripod remote control that I had. That I'll see if I can find a picture of it and post it here if I remember to do that when I edit the video. Anyways, I had it propped up in here, stood back, and I recorded, just told my story. That was all here. That old Taco Bell sign right there. That was all right here. I've seen quite a few other Sherry's abandoned Sherry's. Well, I shouldn't say abandoned, but closed Sherry's restaurants. And I say closed because I believe the chain is actually officially defunct. So it's not really abandoned, more like it's closed. Now, I've noticed that since I started posting daily on my channel, I noticed a drop in viewership. So now I just gotta ask the question, Shriner Dog, why are you still posting daily if you're barely getting any views? I might get like 5, 10, 15, 20 views per video for doing it. And honestly, why am I still doing this? Simple. Because I enjoy recording videos. I enjoy it. Now, I see the daily vlog, these daily videos, as kind of like a visual journal for me. I'm inviting you into my life by doing these videos. Now, when I do these videos, I don't necessarily talk about everything that's on my mind. Some things yes, most things no, actually. The things that I don't mention on video, I keep an audio record of that. Now, I've showed it before on a prior vlog before. I have a little digital voice recorder. That's the one where I like to talk about my own personal issues, problems I have going on in my life, progresses I made in my life, family stuff, positive things going on with my family, negative things going on in my life. I leave that for my digital journal, my audio digital journal, not my video journal. I make these videos and post them on the internet. I only show the things that I want to show. Talk about the things I want to talk about on my channel here. And that does not go without saying. I mean, that doesn't mean that I don't want to talk about stuff on my journal that I don't want to talk about. But I mean, even in my audio journal, I talk about some of the stuff I am showing in these videos. It's just that there's a lot more on my audio journals that I don't talk about on my videos. I like to keep those private. I've been doing that for about a year now, actually. And on my external hard drive, I have every single audio file that I've recorded in the last year saved on this. That way I don't have to save it on my memory card that I have in my voice recorder. And I'm also in the process, I was able to save about 2 or 3 handwritten journals that I wrote before when I was like a late teens, early 20s, early 30s. I would keep a journal every once in a while, a handwritten account. I'm in the process of actually reading through those and turning those into audio files. I'm still keeping those physical media, the handwritten stuff, I'm still keeping all that because I have some stuff like souvenirs that I put in there that I save in there. keeping those in there. So I'm keeping the physical handwritten stuff. I'm just digitizing it all and saving all my journals all in one place. I mean, with viewership on YouTube, I'm hoping that one day it'll start picking up. That's something that's important to me. I want to get my hours watched up. But it doesn't bother me that they're so low, because you gotta start somewhere, you know? Alright, it is now several hours later since I recorded that stuff this morning. I am back in Troutdale, Oregon. I had to go over to Richfield, Washington and Portland, Oregon to do a few things. And now I'm back here for the night, parked. Got my Nintendo Switch right here with me. If you'd like to be my friend on the Nintendo Switch. If you'd like to be my friend, I'll put my friend going on the screen right here. So anyways, thanks for watching today's video. I will be back tomorrow to post another video. Thanks for watching again. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Bonus footage. On a more clear day, from I-84 over there, driving eastbound that way, you'll be able to see Mount Hood over in that direction somewhere. I was able to see it a few minutes ago, but when I'm driving, I try not to hold the camera as much because it's unsafe. But you'll be able to see the base of Mount Hood even on a day like today over in this direction. But on a clear day, you'll be able to see the whole mountain. And also off in that direction on I-84 on a clear day, you'll be able to see the tip of Mount St. Helens. You know, the mountain that erupted in 1980 had a big old huge massive ash cloud, and it's the world's biggest recorded avalanche ever in the history of recorded volcanic eruptions. It's pretty crazy. Anyways, thanks again for watching.
Hey everybody, everybody watching has to subscribe. Subscribing is cool. Thanks.